How much of our future are we willing to lose? Corruption steals our schools, our hospitals, and our opportunities. And we are told to wait, but waiting alone will not rebuild what was stolen.
Hi, my name is Jouhnnea Bellosillo. I'm a student, I'm Filipino, and I will not stand idly by while the future of our country is taken away from us. Corruption is not a rumor in the dark. It's in our schools, our hospitals, and on the streets we call home. For once in your life, stand up with pride. The moment to act is now. Let's begin with what the figures say. The Philippines had a rating of 33 out of 100 in Transparency International's 2024 Corruption Perceptions Index and was ranked 114th among 180 nations. The world average is 43. That is to say, experts perceive grave issues in the way our public sector functions. In the Global Corruption Barometer, 86% of Filipinos reported that government corruption is a big issue. Almost 1 in 5 admitted to paying a bribe for public services. These are not theoretical issues. These are our experiences, our daily experiences. Accounts indicate that funds intended for education, health, and infrastructure find their way into projects that benefit a few pockets. And every day, ordinary citizens pay the price.
According to political analyst Walden Bello, corruption is not the sole cause of poverty. He explains that even honest leaders can still lead nations into poverty when they follow wrong economic policies, like prioritizing debt repayment or allowing unfair trade liberalization. This shows that the issue of corruption goes beyond individual greed. It's also about the systems and policies that keep people poor.
Let us consider corruption as a domino effect. One corrupt action does not only harm one individual, it triggers a sequence of issues that impact all the people. Let's take an example. The government allocates 100 pesos to fix a damaged road. A corrupt official pockets most of it, using cheap materials instead. On paper, the full 100 pesos is spent. But days later, the road collapses and students can't reach school and daily life is disrupted. One act of greed harms hundreds. Or take a farmer. After months of labor, a middleman buys his rice for 8 pesos per kilo and sells it for 50 pesos. The farmer barely survives while others profit off his work. Ordinary people pay more and the system stays broken. See, each corrupt act pushes another domino, costs rise and opportunities vanish, and worst of all, it becomes normal. But it doesn't have to be. By questioning, educating, and demanding accountability, we can stop the fall.
In 2025, President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. disclosed DPWH had almost 10,000 red-flagged flood control projects, amounting to 545 billion pesos, most of which do not exist or were poorly constructed. Bags full of money ended up in officials' homes, while millions suffered.
The DPWH has requested millions in budget over the course of years, and by 2026, their proposed allocation has reached 881.3 billion pesos. Yet, despite the massive funding they receive, many of their projects end up as ghost projects. So the question is, where does all that money really go? Easy, into officials' pockets. While students face flooded classrooms and delayed futures.
If you still believe the government will do what's best for us, then you're lying to yourselves. We see them, and we know what they do.
Corruption affects everyone, especially the youth. It ruins education, it blocks job opportunities through nepotism, and normalizes bribery. Many of us leave the country because fairness here no longer exists. But awareness and courage can still change that. We've struggled, but we're not weak. We are the generation that will not let corruption win. Raise your voice, stay awake, stand united, and let's build a Philippines that protects our dreams, our classrooms, and our future. The fight continues, and it's ours to claim. Carpe diem! Seize the day.